Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of September in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your Angel Oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is the Yes card. So this kind of speaks for itself. The answer is yes. Maybe you came to this video with something in your mind, whether you should do something or whether you should or something that you've been planning. The answer is yes, 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 and you have the thumbs up, you have the green light from the universe. You should go for it. Whatever you've been thinking about, just make sure that you're making those steps towards that goal. So in the center of your reading, you do have the Justice card. The Justice, which is the card of balance, harmony. So maybe some of you need to find some kind of a balance in your life or harmony of some sort. This card can be also connected to some kind of a contract or legal process as well. So if you're going through a legal process that's kind of connected to relationships in your life, maybe a divorce, maybe some family related matter, definitely can be a sign that this is the center of your life right now, and it is also the card of indicating that you're going to be able to get a decision in this. So whenever the Justice comes up, being just, being fair is very important as well, because whatever you so what you're going to reap. So this is kind of like a karmic energy that you're going to get whatever you deserve, and whatever you deserve is really dependent on how you've been behaving. But let's see what else we have here. Your first card of your reading is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the beautiful energy of joy, celebration, happiness, and wish fulfillment. This can be something that came into your life because it's in the past. That was something that was kind of like, felt like that your wishes being fulfilled, or the wishes being granted. So definitely can be an indication of a happy time when things were working out really great, when things seems to be perfect. Also can be something kind of connected to when you're enjoying life to the fullest. The next card in your reading is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is the card of heartache, pain, disappointment, and also can be connected to breakups. So for some of you, there might have been some kind of a very happy relationship that ended with this Three of Swords energy and the Justice. Like, it can be pretty much connected to something that was very beautiful but ended in a very painful ending, and probably even as a divorce, or maybe going through some legal process as part of it. But you know, the Three of Swords definitely not an easy card. It's a painful card to a certain degree. Not to a certain degree, it's a painful card. But the darkness kind of also indicating that it's not going to be there forever. The sun will come out. You also have here the Hangman. The Hangman is the energy when things are stuck in your life, where things are not moving forward. So some of you, it might be that maybe a divorce has been kind of stuck and it's not progressing. For some of you, it might be that maybe you've been single for a while and you are not seeing the way out of it. Whenever the Hangman comes up, there's this stuck energy. So definitely kind of pay attention to that. But the Hangman is also all about, like, you know, seeing things from a different perspective. The reason he's upside down, because he wants to see things from a different perspective. So think about it. What is that you need to see from a different point of view in order to get the idea, get the enlightenment that will get you out of the stuck situation? But the Hangman also all about sacrifice as well. So maybe there's something that you need to sacrifice, something that you need to give up in order to move out of the stuck situation. And the reading continues also with the Knight of Pentacles, which is a great energy. It's in a sense it's a very slow moving energy. So if you, it kind of talks to this stuck energy when you're kind of not feeling that things are moving forward. This is the card because this knight representing somebody. Actually, it can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. Generally, it's a person or an energy that's kind of like very slow moving because he plans everything by the book. And doesn't want to miss anything. He's very meticulous, right? So this can be your love life that is just moving very slowly. This can represent a relationship that's moving very slowly. Or if you're going through a divorce process, it can represent this divorce process that just you don't feel that it's moving forward. But the beautiful thing with the Knight of Pentacles, once it gets going, once he kind of planned everything out, then success is guaranteed. So if you're going through a divorce and that's slow moving, you're gonna get whatever you deserve. If you are in a relationship that's kind of moving forward very slowly, then obviously it's gonna bring you the results that you are hoping for. But even if you're single and you're kind of not feeling that things are moving forward, I think you're heading towards something long lasting, because on a relationship level, on a personal level, the Knight of Pentacles represents a very trustful, very reliable person who's there for the long run. Again, it can indicate a relationship as well. That's kind of like a long-lasting, very reliable relationship. Now, for some of you with this combination, it might be that a long-lasting, very happy relationship ended as well. Again, like there's quite for everybody. There's a different way of analyzing it. But you also have here the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be a dreamy energy as well. So some of you might be thinking about what your dream relationships can look like, especially with this Hanged Man energy. Page of Cups bring you some kind of a message as well, message from the heart. Maybe somebody is reaching out for you. Maybe you're getting a text message, an email, or just an update from something. Maybe an offer of some sort, that if you're going through a divorce, maybe you're getting a romantic message as well. It's definitely a message from the heart. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And only a very few percent of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're gonna be one of them. I'm always very excited to read in the comment as well how this reading is resonating with you. So your reading continues with the Eight of Cups, which is interesting because the Eight of Cups is all about leaving something behind, turning your back to something that was dear for you, something that meant a lot for you, but no longer. And because of that, you are looking, you are starting a new life. You are heading into a new direction, a direction that you don't necessarily where it's gonna lead you, but you are looking for your true happiness, your Nine of Cups, which you already have here. So for some of you, it can be as well that maybe you went through some difficulties in your love life, went through some breakups, divorce, and you're kind of going into this unknown, and you're trying to find your true happiness, which might come in with this beautiful Nine of Cups and yes energy as well. But with the Eight of Cups, you definitely need to listen to your inner voice. You need to listen to your inner guidance and follow your heart. And what if you've been kind of thinking about something to go into a new direction in terms of love, definitely the answer is yes. Now your reading also has the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands can be a battle, a hard-earned battle of some sorts. So this is kind of like the energy when you are being attacked from outside, or a relationship is being attacked from outside. So for example, if you're in a relationship, maybe you or your partner is being seduced, and that's kind of an attack on the relationship. Somebody's trying to get whatever you want, or whatever you have. If you are single as well, maybe you're being questioned, why are you single? Or even if you are in a relationship, you might be just questioned, why are you with this person, or why are you doing certain things the way you are. But the Seven of Wands, you are in a winning position, although you might be kind of feeling that you are stuck in a corner, but you are in the winning position. It's a hard earned victory, and because you are able to foresee these attacks. But you also have here the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful, it's a card of love, self-love, compassion, happiness, joy. Definitely an indication of a new chapter, a new happiness of your love life. For some of you, this can be a new relationship. For others, it can be a step up in a relationship, a new chapter of a relationship. But it can be also getting married, getting engaged, or for some of you, it can be an indication of a birth of a child as well. Definitely beautiful energy of love and happiness. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the card of joy, celebration, and happy times. So this definitely can be connected to maybe like a get together where you are celebrating something with the people that you love. It can be also connected to a birthday, a birth of a child, or getting engaged, getting married as well. Now, with this energy of breakup and energy of Seven of Wands, for some of you it might be connected to like a love triangle as well of some sort. But again, there's kind of like a lot of energy of heartbreak and happiness as well in this reading, or finding love, finding happiness after a difficult time. Maybe like things are moving forward slowly, but I think happiness is definitely on its way. And don't forget the big yes, the big green light, that whatever you received at the beginning of this reading. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I will be able to welcome you again.